Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Gossip Closet, where we get to gossip all about perfumes and everything in between. So let's get started. Alright guys, in today's video, we are going to be gossiping about a new flanker from a very popular house. I can't believe we are here yet again. We're talking about a third flanker from Burberry. We have here the newest Burberry Goddess perfume, and this is the third flanker. This is the Parfum version of the original one. So we have Burberry Goddess, and then we had Burberry Goddess Intense, and then we have Burberry Goddess Parfum. Now, if you know anything about me, I love vanilla scents. Burberry Goddess is one of my favorite scents. This is my second bottle, and I am obsessed with this perfume because it's really good. It's definitely a compliment magnet. Hate it, the Intense version. So now we have the Parfum version, and I was a little bit excited when I heard about this perfume. I was a little bit on the fence because I'm like, I don't know, what if it's not as good as the original one? What if it's as bad as the Intense version? So I ended up getting the 1.0 fluid ounce. The Intense version, I got the 3.5 fluid ounce because I'm like, it's an Intense version. Where can we go wrong? Yeah, that literally took a left turn and I hated that scent. So that's why I ended up getting the 1.0 fluid ounce to just try it out. I did get this perfume last week, so I definitely have some thoughts and opinions. So let me open it up so we can get to the scents. Alright, so here we have the bottle. The bottle is just as pretty as the original one. I really like this bottle. I think the bottle is just, I don't know, so high class, so bougie, so pretty. The outside the box, the packaging is a dark brown, which it's pretty. I mean, it's not something unique or like out of this world, but the box is also pretty. I like the gold that's in front of the box. I think like together everything just looks really good. So yeah, definitely packaging and bottle get an A+. Alright, so now the scent. It's described as a vanilla fruity lavender perfume. This one has top notes of lavender and raspberry. The middle notes are vanilla, vanilla absolute, and vanilla caviar, and the base notes are suede. So I was a little bit on the fence with that base notes, those suede notes, because it can go left or right with this perfume. I don't know, but listen, you guys, I'm just going to say it right off the back. I don't like this perfume either. I don't like this scent either. Why? Burberry, we can just stop here. We can just stop making flankers of this scent, because why? Why? Okay, listen, do not let my opinion stop you from trying this perfume out, but I personally just don't like this perfume. I will say, the first initial spray when I first tried this perfume, when I first smelled it, I was like, okay, it's not bad. It's actually better than the Intense version because I can't smell that raspberry. It's very bitter like that. It's like a raspberry. It literally smells just like a raspberry. Like if you ever eaten a raspberry, it's very sour yet fruity like that. So that raspberry note, it's definitely there. So it does smell very like raspberry, a little bit bitter, a little bit juicy and fruity. But that lavender note, you guys, if you do not like lavender perfumes, you're not gonna like this one, because that lavender note is super heavy. It's super heavy, and it's definitely there. And then maybe after like 5 minutes, that vanilla caviar, vanilla absolute start to kick in. Like you can smell something sweet, but I'm telling you that lavender notes still lingers around with these vanilla notes. So it does come off sweet, but it's not like a creamy sweet. It's not like a delicious sweet. It's not like a nice vanilla sweet. It's more of a dark sweet, like a heavy syrup sweet, very dark honey. It's very much like that, which I'll be honest, at first I didn't really mind, because I'm like, okay, this is a sexy scent. It's probably sexy date nights, winter time. But the dry down, you guys, the dry down, maybe after 20-30 minutes, the dry down on this perfume is just not it. I don't know why, but I'm getting some type of patchouli. It's very, very heavy on that suede. It smells very powdery, very woodsy, very oozy. I don't know, I just don't like this. It also comes off very like herbs, or maybe like cilantro or something green and earthy. Like it's still a little bit sweet, it's still a little bit fruity, but more so I feel like it smells like a herb, like dry herbs, or leather, oozy, very dark and still very syrupy. I don't like this. I think if you like the intense version and you genuinely like that perfume, then you're gonna like this one, because it's very similar to the intense version. It's almost kind of like that, but a little bit darker, a little bit heavier, a little bit more syrupy, but it's still very, very like herbs. It smells like herbs and smoky, or not necessarily smoky, like woodsy. I don't like this. I just do not like this. And again, you guys, do not let my opinion stop you from maybe testing it out. I wanted to test this perfume out in the store, but Ulta didn't have any testers, so I had no option but to buy this perfume. And I gotta be honest, the big bottle, the 3.5 fluid ounce, was $200. $200. I know everything's been going up crazy, but Jesus, $200 for the big bottle. I probably would have bought it if I liked it as much as the original one. There's no way I'm buying $200 perfume bottle for something that I just don't like. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because this is definitely gonna go back to the store or in a future declutter video, because I just don't like this. I bought this from the Ulta website and I ended up paying $122. $122 for something like this, you guys. That is insane. That is insane. I don't even think this one, when this one came out, which was like 2-3 years ago, was that much money. I think this one was probably like $160 at the very most, if I could remember. I don't know, but this is just not worth it. Maybe if you like the intense version, then I think you're gonna like this one, but honestly, you guys, no. You have to like these type of scents to be able to enjoy them. For me, it's just too dark, too herby, too earthy, too green. I do like the sweetness of it, I do like the fruitiness of it, but I think if the lavender was a little bit toned down and the base notes was something different than suede, it probably would have worked. And I get it, they try to do something dark, try to do something different because it is a parfum. But personally, I think they should have added more vanilla in the base notes, or something sweeter in the base notes, except for just suede, because yeah, smells weird. Like, I just don't like this. But if you like the intense version and you enjoy the intense version, then I think you're going to enjoy this one. If you are a big fan of the original one but didn't really care for the intense version, you're not gonna care for this one either. I don't think so, because I love the original one. I just don't like this one. I just don't like this one. I did wear this twice to see if it lingered beautifully, if maybe I was tripping, and just to see the longevity. It is a long-lasting perfume and it does linger beautifully in the air, or not beautifully, but it does linger in the air. But if you like this perfume, it will linger in the air. So, and I did get about 6 hours with 4 sprays or 5 sprays, something like that. I didn't go in heavy because, again, I didn't like this perfume and I didn't want this all over me, but I had to test it out. I had to test it out to see if it was going to linger beautifully, if it was going to be a long-lasting perfume. So the price tag is crazy, but it is a long-lasting perfume for sure. But yeah, just the scent overall is not my favorite. You know what's crazy? This kind of reminds me, like the first initial hits, it kind of reminds me of Paradox Intense. It's kind of like that, but with a lot of lavender. It's kind of like that, but with a lot of lavender. I do like my Paradox perfume, the Intense version, but this one, it's almost kind of like that. Like that raspberry note is really, really nice. It's really, really good. It's really, really fruity. It's just the rest of it that I just don't like, and I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I didn't have my hopes high for this perfume because of the Intense version. But yeah, I think after the third one, we need to stop. We need to stop creating more flingers of this one. But yeah, you guys, those are my thoughts and my opinions. I didn't like this perfume, but if you like the intense version, or if you like lavender perfumes with sooo notes, very dark and heavy and a little bit green and earthy, then I think you're going to like this one. If you are a fan of the original one, if you like sweet vanilla perfumes, very gourmand, delicious, you're not gonna like this one, because this does not give off that vibe. But yeah, we have here the new Burberry Goddess, and this is the Parfum edition. But yeah, you guys, that is pretty much of today's video. That is pretty much of today's review and rundown. But like always, I would like to know your thoughts and your opinions. Are you a fan of the Burberry Goddess line? And if so, which one is your favorites? Like always, let me know. If you guys like this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content. If you're new here and you like everything perfumes, then stick around. Click that subscribe button, click that notification bell to get notified for every single time I upload, and so you can be part of the team. And like always, thank you for watching, and I can't wait till we gossip on the next one. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye guys.